What is 33? What is 33 out of
33%.
33%?
Okay, yeah. Why are you asking me math questions? Don't change the topic.
No. Wait. What is 42 out
Why
of 100?
are you changing the topic? Dude, come on. Shut the fuck up and
Wait,
listen.
you can't actually answer basic mathematical questions.
Why are you asking
Who am I
me
debating, bro?
questions?
Who am I
answered your
debating
fucking
with right
question,
now?
man.
He didn't know what 20 out of 100 as a percentage is,
I literally
and I'm
just
sat here
answered you,
debating.
dickhead.
Bro, what am I doing? What am I doing? Bro, are you
You're such a
actually
pain in the
serious
ass. I
right
just told you, you fucking retard.
now? What is 42 out of 100 as a percentage?
42%. Stop asking me math questions like a retard.
Okay.
Stop changing the topic.
Hey, shut.
You're losing the debate, bro.
Shut. Guys, I'm gonna keep him on because I have to prove him wrong. Okay, I have to. Shut. So what? Okay, so 20 out of 100 is 20% of protein. So you've just been. There we go. Yeah, he got violated by TikTok. Do you see how they have to jump to insults when they're wrong? I was literally about to shut him down. So listen, right? 20 out of 100 is 20% protein. Isolated soya protein has 80 to 90% per 100 gram content. So this guest is arguing that 20% is higher than 80%. For those of you not following, right? Stop! For those of you not following, right? This is literally what just happened, right? The guest said you can get more protein from animals than plants. I said, name me one animal body that gives you more protein than isolated soya protein. He said cow's liver. We looked up cow's liver. It has 20 grams of protein per 100 gram content of food. What is 20 out of 100 as a percentage? 20%. If isolated soya protein has 80 to 90% protein per 100 gram content, that would mean it's got 4 times the amount of protein. But this guest didn't know how to do percentages. Guys, I don't know if I'm tripping here, right? But when I asked him the question, I said, what is 20 out of 100 as a percent? That wasn't an actual question. Everyone knows 20 out of 100 is 20%, right? But I swear on everything, he started stumbling because he wanted to buy time, and I heard him type something, and then he said 20%. He did. Everyone heard it. Amazing. So I wasn't the only one who heard it. I'm not the only one who heard him typing. And now when you ask, why are you asking mathematical questions? That's a fair statement. But if someone doesn't know how to do something we learn to do when we're 6 or 7 years old, which is literally basic mathematics, right? Why am I sat here debating them? It's a humongous waste of my time. But it's fine because he was wrong anyway. His first claim was about you need to eat right, please. I didn't even want to prove him wrong. I was actually just trying to have a genuine conversation with him so that he could learn and improve his knowledge. But the problem is, guys, is you guys need to understand when you are speaking to someone who knows more than you, stop talking, bro. I'm more than happy to be humble. When I'm speaking to someone who's an expert in a topic, why would I speak over them? If I'm getting, let's say something fixed in my house, right, and there's an expert talking to me about it, am I going to scream over them and pretend like I know more? No. I'm going to keep my mouth shut and let the expert tell me how it works. And vice versa. If you've come on this live and you've been proven wrong 3 times in the space of 2 minutes, why are you still talking? Why are you still interrupting? And why are you still trying to prove that you are right when it's very, very clear that you all don't know what you're talking about and you're wrong, right? So in those instances, it's better to just keep your mouth closed and listen and be humble than embarrass yourself by saying things that don't even make any sense. Okay, guys? Because some people know foundational things and they know that what you're saying is untrue, and therefore when you speak for the sake of speaking, you're not actually achieving your goal of making yourself look smart or right. You're just proving that you don't know what you're talking about. Carnage, what do you want?
I just want to pester you because that's funny.
Atlas! Carnage, have I ever done anything wrong to you? Atlas, please get off this live right now. Have I ever done anything wrong to you, Carnage?
I never said you did I?
Right, so then why are you... Leave me alone. Atlas, you have been constantly causing me problems for a long period of time. And you know what, Atlas? I've never done anything to you. You know what the crazy part is, Atlas? I don't even think I've spoken to you before. I genuinely don't even think I've spoken to you. Mr. Meta as well. The amount of times we've had conversations and we've got along well, and then you just feel the need to come in here and interrupt me mid-discussion. I don't understand why. If you are here for a genuine discussion, then please join this live. Let us have a respectful discussion, okay? If you are here to make excuses up, please leave. I don't have the time to argue with you why paying for death and violence unnecessarily is wrong. Imagine, guys, in 20... What the hell is that noise? What the hell is that noise? Hey! What the fuck is that? Guys, imagine in 2025, I am having to spend my time explaining to other human beings that paying for unnecessary death and violence is wrong. Can we literally just stop what we're doing here for a second? Let's forget social norms. Let's forget what our family taught us. Let's forget everything that we, classify as normal or reality or whatever, right? In 2025, I'm spending my time explaining to grown-ass women and men that paying for unnecessary death and violence is not right. I'm having to explain to people that if you have the option to pick between violence and peace, that we should pick peace. I'm having to explain to adults that if you can pick between paying for life and unnecessary death, that you should pick life. That if you don't have to pay for an animal to be abused, you shouldn't do it. That if you don't have to pay for a mother to have her child stolen, you shouldn't do it. If you don't have to pay for a pig to be suffocated in a gas chamber, you shouldn't do it. Grown-ass adults, by the way. These aren't kids I'm speaking to. I'm not in a nursery. I'm not in a primary school speaking to children who don't know their arm from their leg. I'm speaking to grown-ass men and women and having to tell them that if they don't have to pay for blood, death, and violence, that they shouldn't be paying for it. And there are still people who come up here and go, oh, like that previous guest, I think your life is an act. You really think that a human being having care for animals over unnecessary death and violence is so rare that you think that I'm acting like I'm a vegan? Like, you genuinely think that having empathy and compassion is so rare that the person displaying it has to be acting? Imagine! That's the world we live in, where empathy and compassion is so rare that when somebody displays that, they are classed as acting. Isn't that crazy? Mrs. T, I don't care. I don't care, Mrs. T, then leave the live stream. Yeah, how old are you, please?
I'm 18.
What year were you born?
2007, June 1st.
Amazing. And why are you not a vegan, please?
So, like, I'm having a New Year's party on New Year's Eve. Oh,
Sorry.
we're gonna have a conversation.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, my cat just touched my anyway. Sorry, you were saying you were having a New Year's party? Yep, go ahead.
And I'm trying to find like my whole family is like vegan, and I'm trying to find like the right vegan eggnog to drink for my whole family. So
I don't.
What is the best?
What is your? I don't know what an eggnog is. I've heard the reference before, but what is that? What is that?
Eggnog is a drink.
What is it made out of?
Oat milk.
So why would they call it eggnog if it's made out of oat milk? That doesn't make any sense. I'm so confused.
Mojo Burger.
What? Yeah, I've seen your message, Jam. Just send it to me over DMs. I'll definitely have a read over it to see what it's about. But I obviously can't do that now. I'm on a live stream, Jam. But yeah, I would love to see how this non-intellectual person has disproved looking after the planet and caring for animals. Atlas, please. Yeah, Jam, by the way, veganism, veganism isn't something that can be disproved, right? Disproving something would prove that it's like, I guess, hey, stop! Disproving something would be saying that it's not real, right? So, for example, let's say that I came up with the theory of gravity, right? And someone was like, hey, I can disprove gravity by proving that if I throw something up, it's going to keep going up, right? That would be disproving gravity, right? Because gravity states that what goes up must come down, right? Unless it's got like a propulsion system of some sort, right? So for me to prove gravity wrong, I would have to prove that when I throw something up without any propulsion system, it will keep going up. And vice versa. Veganism is literally about loving animals and avoiding unnecessary harm and violence. You cannot prove that wrong. So your whole mindset is wrong to begin with, Jam, because you cannot disprove a way of life, right? For example, if I decide to, Guys, we were doing so well. 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 Please. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, Brian, please leave. Okay. Do you know what, Jam? Look, honestly, I genuinely love our discussions, but they go on for so long. But how about this, Jam? How about I bring you up for this discussion, but we try and do it in a much quicker manner so that we give other people the opportunity to also come up. It's not that I don't want to let you up because I don't want to speak to you. It's just that I don't want to get into... Please, let me speak. Let me speak to Jam Bucket and let us have a discussion. Please, just give us 5 minutes. Just give us 5 minutes maximum, please. Just give us 5 minutes. Go ahead, Jam. Let's try and do this quickly without getting into the concept.
So what was the discussion?
You said that someone's disproved veganism. So how have they disproved veganism?
Okay, yeah, so that was actually a half troll. The book does prove why you shouldn't be nice to animals.
Do you know how infuriating it is for me to read those comments? Do you know how infuriating it is to read those comments in the chat? Oh, I read this person and so you were trolling and you...
So you called George Orwell an idiot. You don't know who George...
You were trolling? And here I am taking you seriously as a man, reading your comment and going, you know what, Jam Bucket's smart. Jam Bucket's smarter than most of the trolls. He's not smart, sorry, that was rude. Jam Bucket's smarter than most of the trolls here, yeah? So he's read something. No, he was trolling. He was just trolling. He was just trolling, yeah. Yeah, he was just trolling. So to the person that said debate Jam Bucket, he didn't want to debate. He just wanted to troll. Thank you so much. Brian, get this live stream. We have been doing very well without you, and we are going to continue doing well without you. To the people that we've had genuine discussions with, although they didn't end well, I want to thank you for having those discussions before Brian showed up. And to the people that still want to have those discussions, I assure you that we will be able to have those discussions as soon as Brian is gone. So just bear with me a moment while I find out what the hell he wants this time, and I'm sure we will get back to our discussions very soon. Yes, Brian. Oh my God. Oh my God. Rah! Rah!
You got this, Raw.
Rah, please leave me alone. Brian, what do you want?
Where's my mod at?
Hey, I don't want to make you a mod. Have you slept yet?
I slept a little bit more, but yeah.
Brian, why don't you just go to bed, buddy?
Nah, it's already
Hey,
8 in the morning,
Hey,
so...
Brian, you know what humans typically do when we're feeling tired?
What?
We lie down and we close our eyes and then we go to sleep for a long time. So why don't you go and try that right now as an experiment? Why don't you go
I'm
there?
good.
No. Why don't you just go lie down and count down from 100 and tell me how many sheep you saw when counting down? Yeah?
Nah, I'm good.
No, just do that experiment now and then come back, Brian, okay? It'll be really fun. Actually, not count down from 500 and come back and tell us once you've done that and you've fallen asleep, Brian, okay? Yeah? Thank you, Brian, for stopping by. You have a great night. Take care. Good night, Brian. Yeah? Everyone say good night to Brian. Thank you so much. Right, let's have our... Guys, please. Guys, please. Guys, come on, guys. We can do this. We can have a serious debate. Serious discussions. We can do this, guys. Come on. You're better than this, guys. You guys are so much better than this. We deserve better as a community. We deserve better as people. We should not be surrounding ourselves with non-intellectual individuals who don't know anything. Please. Please, let us be intellects. Let us be mature. Let us be professional. Let us be elegant. Let us be sophisticated. Please. Let us have some class. My live stream is meant to be for above average IQ individuals. Unfortunately, I cannot separate and divide this live stream based off IQ. Because the fact is, if I made this live stream above average IQ for a fundamental level for people to enter, I assure you 99% of my viewers would instantly disappear. And that is not an insult, that is a fact. I'm just being honest. If I had to make this live stream stringent upon entering by ensuring that every person who came in here had to perform an IQ test, and only those who got an above average IQ were able to enter, I promise you 99% of my audience would disappear. And again, that is not an insult, that is literally a fact. I would literally place bets on it. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. And that's not an insult, okay? I used to be below average IQ as well. I used to be like you guys. And you know what I did? I read, I improved, I learned, I became better. And you can too. I don't... What do you want? Why are you here? Why are you? What? Just get stop. Can we stop this toxic relationship?
I'm gonna tell Brian to keep trolling you if you don't shut up.
You get offended. Go. Oh, you want your biz? Can we just stop?
Hey Brian, since Big King wants to be funny, Brian.
You've read. Hey, you know what I read today? I read the same book that you recommended.
God, and you still haven't learned anything from it. Hey, Brian, fuck him up.
Hey. You know I have a very good memory. How to win friends and influence people, right?
Tell me something about it.
Hey. Why don't you tell me something about it? If you've read...
That's what I kind of thought. Now shut up. I'll tell him to do. Hey, Callum, do it again. Callum, do it again.
I have a question. Callum,
for you. Do it again.
Callum, please stop. No, Callum, I have a question
Callum,
for you.
Do it again. Brian, do it again.
I have a question for you.
Hey, shut your ass up before I come over there and beat you with a bat.
I have a question for you.
Hey, needle dick, shut up.
Hey. Oh! Sorry. Yeah, if you've read How to Win Friends and Influence People, why do you have no friends?
I've got more friends than you, and half of them are in this chat right now.
So you've read the best book on the market on how to make friends, but you have no friends. Can you explain that to me, please?
I bet you half of the people in this chat...
get the hell off this live stream. Yeah, howdy, please. Yeah, howdy, please. Yeah, howdy, please.
Yo, bro.
To the people saying
I have a question for you.
Saying that they're
Wait, I have a.
To the people saying that they're Mr. Crisp's friends in the chat, stop lying. Stop lying. Yeah, howdy, please. I'm sorry. I just felt powerless. I needed to take control of the live. I'm sorry. I just felt powerless. I just needed to take control of the live, and I used you as a vessel to get through to my live streams by showing power in authority and my voice, and it was a sign of insecurity, and it wasn't compassionate to use you as a vessel to get my goal of showing power and dominance on the live, and I wanted to apologize.
Sure. Right. Shut up before I do it again.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Brian, please. I'm really sorry. Buddy. I'm really sorry. It won't happen again.
Yeah, I'm sure it won't.
He's not your friend. You don't even know his name. Stop lying in the chat, Haiti.
Hi, Haiti. How you doing? Good to talk to you yesterday.
What?
Yeah, I spoke to Haiti yesterday. She's a fantastic woman.
Haiti, why are you talking to my viewers?
I'm sorry. Do you have a problem with her talking to me?
Yeah. Why?
Hey, you better watch yourself.
Why are you talking to my viewers, Haiti?
Because I'm actually good people, unlike you. I actually respect people, unlike you.
What do you want?
Hey, stop. You better stop your yelling, or else I'll do it again.
Can you just get to the point? Can you get to the point?
How the fuck do you not know what eggnog is?